Hi and welcome to Crank. The scoot you see here today is Yamaha's brand spanking new three-wheeler, a first not just for Yamaha but for any of the Japanese manufacturers. The Piaggio three-wheelers have been floating around for a few years now, but generally have remained out of reach to quite a few could-be riders because of the price point. The Tricity absolutely nails the price point. How many vehicles on the road today can you pick up for $5,000 right away? The design criteria for the Tricity was strictly ease of use. What kind of features need to be included on the scoot in order to make learner riders feel safer and more in control? It's no secret two wheels are inherently unstable at low speeds, and the size of the contact patch on most bikes and scooters isn't much bigger than a credit card. What addition addresses both of these issues and the raft of additional ones? Third wheel, of course. It automatically doubles the amount of rubber contacting the road, in turn increasing levels of front end grip, thereby allowing an increase in the amount of braking force that can be applied. Combine this with the additional stability that a third wheel provides at low speed, and you'll notice that Yamaha have produced the ultimate scoot for those without the initial confidence to get out on the road in relative safety. The front end of the scoot is certainly unique. It features two 14-inch wheels with a single disc rotor and caliper on each. Yamaha have dubbed this the leaning multi-wheel mechanism, and interestingly enough, each wheel is mounted on a pair of forks that are bolted together on the inside of the rim. However, only one fork on each side contains damping equipment. The other two are there purely to negate torsional forces that are applied to the front end. The parallelogram arrangement is mounted to the bottom of the neck of the frame, with the rods and ball joints allowing the front end to turn. Crucially though, the setup also means that the two front wheels lean into a corner in the same way that a normal bike does, but the track between the two front wheels remains the same. This arrangement is very different to any other three-wheeler on the market in that both sides are wholly independent, allowing you to ride one side up onto an obstacle while the opposite side maintains contact with the ground. Let's leave the front end for a moment and address the rest of what is a ridiculously well-priced scoot. The seat is well padded and comfortable, and the front fairing provides a lot of protection from the elements, even including a handbag hook, which I may or may not have made good use of. Handbag, man bag, same thing. It does feel a little bit cramped for me, but I have just hopped off the Tricity's big brother, the C-Max 530, which allowed me piles of room to recline. The bars rest at a nice height, and the little fly screen at the front guards the nice large dash, which gives plenty of info in a really nicely laid out fashion. The fly screen doesn't afford too much wind protection, but if you can make the scoot go fast enough to need it, you'll probably only weigh all of about 15 kilos. The 125cc unit works nicely. It's smooth and provides 11 horsepower, enough to get me to the shops, cafe or a multitude of other places which aren't very far away but would otherwise necessitate me riding a significantly larger bike, which for the most part is just impractical. It will carry a pillion as well, albeit at a slower pace. The brakes work a treat. Stopping 152 kilos of scoot isn't a difficult task in the first place, but given the increase in contact patch on the front end, you really can jump on the anchors. The right lever actuates the two front calipers, while the left operates both the rear and the two front calipers, which Yamaha have dubbed the unified braking system. The weight distribution is unlike other scoots too, with a 50-50 front and rear distribution, something which took me a little while to get used to. This ratio on a ridiculously light 152 kilo wet weight means the Tricity is easy to handle for anyone of any size. Step-through arrangement doesn't require any acrobatics for shorter riders to mount it, while the seat height is also nice and low. The development work was carried out by Rossi and Lorenzo's former chassis engineer, Takano-san, who employed his wife as his primary development rider. According to Takano-san, she had a very little riding experience, so was able to tell me what she found difficult. The combination of Takano's racing knowledge and his wife's feedback allowed him to design a cheap, learner-friendly scoot, and I have to say, Takano-san has done a supremely good job. Congratulations, sir. If you'd like more information on the Yamaha Tricity, check out the website below and visit your local Yamaha dealer for a test ride. Thanks again for watching us here at Crank, and we'll catch you next time.